True love can't grow in a garden of false promises. A jealous cougar bares her claws, then buries the truth.
I've never heard of anything quite like this.
A new bride plans the honeymoon from hell.
He was alive when that car burst into flames around him.
And a cheating girlfriend spins a fatal web of lies.
Just the most outlandish lies and stories that you could ever imagine.
I got that at ground zero.
These deadly women have a talent for hiding the truth. They conceal their cruel intentions behind lethal lies.
The three main motivations of murder are money, revenge, and jealousy.
Keep walking, this one's taken.
And that is the ugliest and most powerful of all.
For the close-knit community of West Liberty, Iowa, the Bar and Grill is the heart and soul of the town.
There you go, man. Thanks, man.
And single mom Annette Cahill is its best customer.
She essentially was what you might call a barfly.
Not unusual for people to be on shaky ground after a divorce and drink too much, party too much, and that's exactly what happened with Annette.
Her life turns into this: sex, drugs, rock and roll, party all night.
Another familiar face at the bar is 17-year-old Corey Winnicky.
Thanks, man.
He hasn't even finished high school,
Hey.
but he's got quite a reputation.
Corey's a ladies' man.
Come here. Why don't you show me that dance you were telling me about?
He had relationships with numerous women, and those relationships often were at the same time.
Ready?
I'm ready.
I'm on the way. I'm on the way. Score.
Well, he's a player. He's playing all of these women.
Score, Corey, score.
He was 16 years of age. She would have been in her early 20s when they first met.
Despite Annette and Corey's age difference, these two forces of nature inevitably collide.
Why have a girl?
The results are explosive.
When you can have a real woman.
Well, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Maybe I'll show you a thing or two.
Let's get out of here.
Thus begins an interesting relationship.
After Corey got done working at the bar, he would go over to Annette's place and they would have sex.
That was incredible.
Welcome to Cougar Town, honey.
In fact, they're sleeping together 3, 4, 5 times a week.
Annette is prepared to tolerate Corey's other women as long as she's his number one.
Annette was aware that Corey had other interests.
So I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm seeing my girlfriend.
She knew that Corey, in her own words, would sleep with anything that moved.
I don't care. Come after.
Sure. See you around.
It was one big party.
Thanks, man. Take care.
Until in 1991, one of Corey's other girlfriends drops a bombshell.
Compliments in the house.
Not today, Corey.
Not surprisingly, one of his girlfriends became pregnant.
Wendy was not necessarily trying to have a long-term relationship with Corey, other than the fact that they shared a child together.
Annette decides it's time she marks her territory.
Keep walking, this one's taken.
The cougar sinks in her claws.
She's pregnant.
Annette was thinking that this relationship was going to bloom into something that it wasn't.
What about our plans?
All of a sudden, Annette becomes this jealous lover.
What plans?
In her mind, Corey ultimately is going to be all hers.
To get away.
Annette is done sharing her man. She has a plan to make him all her own.
To move to Missouri.
Annette told people that she and Corey were going to leave Iowa, go to Missouri, buy their own bar, and that was going to be their life.
You're crazy.
That became her dream, that they were going to move away.
There was no evidence of this at all. It was in her head.
This was simply just an Annette fantasy.
October 12th, 1992.
Bottoms up!
Marks the beginning of the end. Annette and Corey are sharing a shift at the bar and grill.
She was supposed to be helping, but she got very intoxicated.
No more.
Take the glass.
No. No.
He was not interested in a relationship with her at all. He was annoyed by her being around.
Hey. Can you do me a favor? I need you to get her home. She's wasted. Please, just get her home. I can't.
She was drunk, was kind of being obnoxious. He was trying to get rid of her.
Annette leaves, but doesn't go far.
But Corey comes out and he's not alone.
He was with Wendy, the mother of his child. Annette didn't take it well.
Annette and Corey have an argument,
What is she doing here?
with Wendy sitting in the Cadillac watching all of this. And Corey announces that he's going to drop Annette off at her house, and then he's going to give Wendy a ride to her place.
Why don't you just pay a little bit of attention to me like you used to?
What do you think I was doing for 3 years?
Well, why does it have to end?
This means that he's going to drop her off. He's going to go sleep with Wendy.
Corey didn't understand women at all. Love triangles are extremely dangerous. The whole jealousy thing can go either way. Someone was going to die. Was either going to be Wendy or Corey.
In West Liberty, Iowa, Annette Cahill is losing her hold over young lover Corey Winnicky.
It appears to me that Annette was very much in love with Corey.
But Corey isn't in love with Annette.
And that might have pushed her over the edge.
But now she's becoming full of rage.
In the early hours of October 13th, 1992, Annette arrives at Corey's house, armed with a baseball bat.
There's Corey in his bed, sound asleep. And Annette doesn't say a word. She takes that bat and she begins beating him savagely.
He tried to protect himself and rolled off onto the floor next to the bed.
Annette was venting her rage. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Every time she hit him.
Annette rains down a total of 12 blows.
And that's when she delivers that fatal blow to the back of his head, crushing his skull like a coconut.
No one in town can imagine who would want to kill one of its most popular and promising young residents.
There were several different theories that were thrown out. You know, it was a gambling debt, it was a drug debt, and all of those theories were chased down, and nothing came out of them.
One by one, those closest to Corey are eliminated as suspects.
Annette was questioned by the police, but she was able to talk her way out of trouble.
The investigation moves on, and so does Annette. She transforms her life.
Stopped drinking, found a decent man, settled down, raised her children.
A model citizen, Annette gets away with murder for 25 years. Until 2017, when a detective on an unrelated case at the University of Iowa Hospital is approached by an ICU nurse.
Excuse me, sir? Sir!
Yes?
You can't be here. This isn't a public area.
Oh, Detective Trent Valenta.
I'm so sorry. They told me you were coming. You want Ward 2B.
36-year-old Jessie Becker has been haunted by Corey's murder for decades because she knows who did it.
Great, that way? Thanks.
Sorry, but before you go, do you know anyone who investigates, cold cases?
It's your lucky day. I specialize in cold cases.
Now, this detective just happens to be the cold case squad leader for the entire state.
Here's my card. Give me a call tomorrow.
I will. Thank you.
And she tells him about what she saw when she was a kid.
Several weeks after the murder, and 9-year-old Jessie Becker goes for a sleepover to her friends, who just happens to be Annette's niece.
Annette is living at her brother's house. She's babysitting her niece and young Jessie.
In the middle of the night, the girls go downstairs in search of a midnight snack.
As they sit in the shadows and watch what's going on,
in that living room, Annette has black candles lit.
Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Corey, oh, I love you, Corey, I'm sorry.
Annette was crying and was apologizing to Corey for killing him.
I'm sorry, Corey. I didn't mean to kill you.
she's saying, Corey, I'm sorry. Corey, I love you. Corey, I didn't mean to kill you.
At that point, she had gotten away with murder, but felt bad about what she had done, even trying to convince herself she didn't mean to kill Corey. She hit him 12 times with a baseball bat.
They've just heard a confession of a murder.
Decades on, the recollections of a 9-year-old girl reignite this ice-cold case.
Of all the homicides I've studied over the last 40 years, I've never heard of anything quite like this.
And it all starts adding up. It's like A goes to B, goes to C, goes to Annette.
She's a killer who almost got away with it. She's a killer who thought that she could put it all behind her. And one day, we came looking for her.
Miss Cahill,
Yes.
you're under arrest for the murder of Corey Winecki. Come with me.
After her first trial ends in a hung jury, in 2019, Annette Cahill is convicted of second-degree murder. She's sentenced to 50 years in prison.
It took one witness to open this case back up, and ultimately we got her put where she needs to be.
Corey had no idea who he was dealing with when it came to Annette. He thought she was a good time girl. In fact, she was a deadly woman. This is a murder motivated by one of the most common reasons. 5-letter word, starts with a G, ends in R-E-E-D.
Margaret Vandergulik has been a divorcee and a widow. Now at 58, she's a bride again. In 2005, in the small town of Glenrowan, in rural Australia, she marries 60-year-old Patrick Plum.
Hey! All right, that's enough.
Acquaintances introduced them, and they became friends right away.
To the strapping young newlyweds. Third time lucky for both of you.
Margaret and Patrick were friends for over a year, and then the relationship changed to a romantic one.
To Mr. and Mrs. Plum. Cheers.
Or so it seemed.
Just 2 days later, the newlyweds faced their first marital hurdle.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Patrick, please?
He's not here. I'm his wife.
Patrick had put a deposit down on a piece of property miles and miles away.
Port Macquarie. Is this some kind of joke?
Margaret was not happy.
I don't care what he did. It's not happening.
Patrick never told her that he had any plans to buy property or any plans at all to move.
Margaret was happy living where they were. She had family and friends there.
What's the problem now?
Port Macquarie? When were you going to tell me?
It was meant to be a surprise.
Patrick had been drinking, he was drunk, and he and his new bride had an argument.
Well, it's not happening.
I've already paid the deposit.
And I withdrew it this morning. What were you thinking, you stupid man?
It's pretty heated.
How dare you? Don't you?
Patrick storms out, leaps in his car, and he drives off.
At 9 p.m. that night, along a lonely back road, a tragedy unfolds.
A passerby saw the flames and called the police.
Yeah, there's a car on fire just off Adams Road. You might want to send your blokes out. Yeah, will do.
The driver is still in the vehicle.
There's nothing the passerby can do. The car is well and truly on fire.
The incinerated corpse is identified as the newly married Patrick Plum. The cause of the accident seems clear.
Patrick's blood alcohol was 0.18, 3 times the legal limit. So somebody running into a tree in that condition was not at all surprising.
He was drinking, he had too much, he had a car accident. So sad.
Newlywed 1 minute, widow the next. But Margaret's marriage is not one of those made in heaven.
In early April, Margaret says to this friend that really she doesn't much like Patrick. In fact, she hates him, not her type at all.
She really hated Patrick, but she was going to marry him.
Margaret has her reasons for marrying a man she doesn't like.
Why don't you fellas go and pop the barbecue on? I'm starving.
And they all end in zero.
Patrick's got an estate. He's $400,000 in cash, about $600,000 in superannuation.
Patrick is a millionaire.
And importantly, Patrick apparently doesn't have any relatives to whom he can leave it.
Even at the wedding, Margaret makes no secret of her motives.
Margaret's friend said, Patrick doesn't look like a happy man.
Oh, well, the ring's on the finger now. And I'm the only family he has.
As soon as Margaret said, I do, she saw his money as her money.
The very next day, she makes sure to get that in writing.
The day after the wedding, Patrick made it official. Margaret would be his sole beneficiary.
Come on.
Patrick makes a new will and he signs over everything he's got to his new bride of 24 hours.
Done. Happy?
Mm-hmm. He didn't see a problem with this. His antenna should have gone up.
Within 24 hours, Patrick is dead.
People feel sorry for Margaret. They've only been married a couple of days.
Friends offer support, including an old boyfriend, Tony.
There you go. No milk, but a bit of cold water to top it off.
Ah, you remembered.
How could I forget?
Margaret can't keep the secret any longer.
So how are you holding up?
The truth?
There's only one reason Margaret married Patrick.
I'm fine. I'm glad he's gone.
And it was to get his money as fast as she could.
If I tell you something, promise to take it to your grave?
Okay, I'll promise.
She just needed to get rid of him.
58-year-old Margaret Vandergulik is a newlywed widow. But only she knows the truth about the horrific accident that killed 60-year-old husband, Patrick Plum.
There was no accident.
Police thought it was an accident, but their friends thought it was an accident. Patrick's family thought it was an accident. Well, no, it wasn't. She had organised it.
He burned to death in the fire.
A week after Patrick's death, she makes a stunning admission.
I didn't. I killed him.
Just couldn't resist telling her ex-boyfriend what she'd done.
Sometimes people confess murder because they feel bad. They have a lot of guilt. I don't think that's what was going on here.
Best decision I ever made.
I think Margaret might have been bragging.
It begins with that phone call.
Hello?
On April 28th, 2005.
He's not here. I'm his wife.
When Patrick got home, there was hell to pay.
What were you thinking, you stupid man?
They have this argument about him potentially buying another property.
These decisions are made together. This is a marriage. How dare you go and make a decision like this behind my back?
But the argument doesn't end with Patrick driving away, as Margaret claims.
She hit him over the head out of anger. She wanted to hurt him. Patrick fell and hit his head on the stove.
Patrick's skull is fractured, and he's unconscious. Margaret believes she's killed him, or so she says.
Margaret was a nurse. She would know the difference between somebody that was unconscious or dead. She knew he was alive.
According to Margaret, she panics, she wraps him in a blanket, gets him into the car.
She drove out to a remote country road. She put Patrick in the driver's seat.
Then douses the truck in gasoline.
She orchestrates the whole thing to look like an accident.
With the truck in neutral, she wedges a dumbbell against the gas pedal.
Put it in gear and let it run smack into a tree.
The minor impact is not enough to kill Patrick.
Patrick was alive when Margaret put that dumbbell on the accelerator and sent the car into the tree. He was alive when that car burst into flames around him.
Everyone agrees it was an accident.
Right now, she thinks she got away with it completely.
Her ex-boyfriend reluctantly agrees to keep her secret.
To your grave.
Yeah, okay.
Some people, I guess, just want to big note themselves. They want to boast. I got away with it. Because at that stage she had, and she had the money.
The grieving widow uses her $1 million inheritance to take the holiday of a lifetime.
I've got these in Morocco. In the old Medina of theirs. This one's my favourite.
This was no time for her to sit home and cry. She went on a trip around the world.
You must have spent a fortune. There's plenty more where that came from.
But Margaret arrives home to some disturbing news.
So how come the inquest has been postponed?
Postponed?
A routine inquest into the accident was to take place approximately a year afterwards.
Haven't they told you? Indefinitely, apparently.
Before the inquest starts, Tony, the ex-boyfriend, to whom Margaret has confessed, goes to the police and tells them what actually happened.
Obviously, she trusted that he wasn't going to tell anyone. She was wrong.
Instead of a coroner's inquest, police mount a murder investigation.
Margaret immediately becomes not a grieving widow, but a suspect in murder.
Margaret counters Tony's accusations with some of her own.
She started claiming to the police that Tony had threatened her life, that Tony was planning to kill her.
If I don't get killed or shot in the next few weeks, I'll be very surprised.
Saying, you know, he's my ex, he was angry that I got married, he's a liar, he's unreliable, he's making death threats against me.
He's trying to shoot me. It's like he's gone insane.
She was trying to undermine his credibility. It was a stupid thing to do.
To support her claims, Margaret resorts to even greater stupidity.
Margaret took a .22 caliber rifle and shot herself in the upper arm. She told police that Tony had shot me.
Margaret spends 5 days recovering in the hospital.
It was so very obvious that it was a self-inflicted wound, that it didn't fool anybody.
A new autopsy finally reveals the truth.
Margaret Van, put your hands behind your back.
And in June 2006, 14 months after the murder, Margaret is arrested.
When the cops approached her to arrest her,
Do you really think I'd be that bloody stupid to kill my husband days after marrying him?
she said, "Do you think I'm stupid?"
The day after he made me his sole benefactor.
When a suspect says to the police, "Would I be that stupid?" the answer is usually, yes, you would.
Margaret pleads not guilty to murder, but guilty to the reduced charge of manslaughter. In 2009, she's sentenced to 9 years in jail. With parole, she serves only 6. And in 2014, Margaret Vandergulik walks free from prison.
Personally, I think is a remarkably lenient sentence. All the indicators were there that it was premeditated.
6 years for taking someone's life and their money. Was justice served in this case? I do not believe it was. If a psychopath isn't using and abusing someone that loves them,
That's why I turned to this.
something's wrong. They're not good at their job.
Villa Park, Chicago, Illinois. In the winter of 2006, 26-year-old Nicole Abu Sharif has a new love in her life. 19-year-old Rose Sidaro.
Nicole and Rose met initially on a car forum. I believe they were both enthusiasts of the Ford Mustang.
I guess they hit it off and they met, and then they started getting involved physically.
Nicole is out to impress young Rose.
Well, pretty much everything that Nicole said to Rose was a lie.
I got that at ground zero.
Tried to basically ensnare her into a relationship by making up just the most outlandish lies and stories that you could ever imagine.
You were there? I'll never forget.
She said that she's a firefighter.
I was a first responder.
She had friends who were firefighters who were killed in the course of heroic actions.
Oh my God.
She was trying to manipulate Rose in any way she could to make Rose feel sorry for her.
For almost a year, Nicole keeps Rose captivated with an ever-growing web of lies.
That's why I turned to this.
I was a prosecutor for 30 years, and I really didn't see anybody that lied to the extent that this woman did.
Nicole isn't just telling lies, she's living one. She's cheating on her long-term girlfriend, 32-year-old Becky Klein.
Becky was a nurturer, a giver, a kind, generous person who devoted her life to helping those that needed assistance.
For 8 years, Becky and Nicole have lived as a married couple.
Becky and Nicole decided to commit themselves to each other.
They had a monogamous relationship, and they had actually bought a home together.
I'm so happy.
Me too.
Becky truly trusted Nicole and was devoted to her.
We finally have our own home. Now we just need a family.
Becky is already planning their next chapter.
She had indicated that she wanted to have children with Nicole, but Nicole was not interested in having children.
Nicole's planning her future with Rose.
Nicole started seeing Rose more and more often. She was communicating with her all the time.
In early 2007, Nicole is off work with a back injury.
She was kind of an insurance scam artist, like a workman's comp case where she said she slipped and fell, or a car crash where she exaggerated injuries, or another one where she said she got hit in the head.
She just was bent and twisted.
For months, Nicole lives a double life.
Morning.
You were gonna work early today?
Big day, taking some of the clients out.
Becky has no idea of the depth of Nicole's betrayal.
Be good.
Always.
Nicole was brazen enough
Do you want to come over?
to bring Rose into the home she owned with Becky.
She was desperately trying to keep hold of Rose and make Rose think that she was some wonderful person worthy of spending the rest of her life with.
It's my housemate.
And how come I haven't met her?
She works odd shifts, so she's barely home.
But nothing she tells her is true.
She did not know that Nicole was in a relationship.
Before the cancer comes back, I want to look after you.
Don't say that.
Nicole would talk about how she was dying of cancer and she didn't have long to live.
Then, in March 2007, Nicole makes Rose an offer she knows she can't refuse.
I think that's why we should get our own place.
Oh yeah? With what?
I've got money. I'll buy you a house.
She told Rose she wanted to start a new life with her. There were just two problems. She didn't have any money, and she was with Becky.
Nicole has a plan that will solve both problems.
To continue a relationship with Rose and get Becky out of the way.
Becky was trusting, innocent, naive. She had no idea she was in love with a cold-hearted killer.
In Villa Park, Illinois, Nicole Abba-Sharif plans to trade her long-term partner, Becky, for her new lover, Rose. But Nicole doesn't want to split their assets. She wants to cash in on Becky's life insurance policy.
By getting the life insurance policy that she had on Becky's life and to get their home and their cash and all their property.
Nicole was looking to get away with in excess of $400,000.
You here to help?
I'd rather play.
We haven't done anything like this in a while.
Becky was thinking that this was just a game between the two of them, tricked into allowing herself to be blindfolded.
Stay there.
Not too terribly tight, such that it could have been perceived as a game.
What are you doing?
It's a surprise.
This appears to me that Nicole put a lot of thought into it.
Her hands are duct taped behind her back.
Please, Nicole, this isn't funny.
Just stay calm.
Cole tied the gag around Becky's mouth.
Nicole was able to get Becky to actually get in the trunk of a car.
Becky, get in the trunk now!
Hog-tied with her hands taped behind her back, and it would have been just easy to put a bag over her head.
This is no game. This is murder.
It wasn't until the bag was actually placed over her head that it became much more serious for Becky. The bag was tied multiple times with duct tape.
I could not imagine what went on in Becky's head. She must have been terrified, poor thing.
She suffocated in a slow manner.
She showed not the slightest bit of sympathy or empathy for Becky, who she supposedly loved.
A psychopath feels no remorse or guilt when they hurt another person.
Nicole leaves Becky's body in the trunk.
It's just disgusting. She's such an evil person.
Oh, really?
She heads straight into the arms of her new love, Rose, and presents her with a bizarre gift.
Got a kick-ass present for you. I want you to have the Mustang.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Plan may have been to frame Rose Sidaro with the body being found in the trunk while Rose was driving that car.
We really never got to the bottom of what was going on in her mind, but definitely some evil, creepy, lying setup she had going on.
The alarm is raised when Becky fails to show up for work. Nicole has just enough time to plant one crucial piece of evidence.
She takes Becky's work van, moved it half a block away down the street to make it look like Becky was kidnapped.
Police examine the van, but find no evidence of a crime.
The keys were in the car. There was a laptop found in the car. There were personal items found in the car, and nothing appeared to have been taken.
Her story soon begins to unravel.
What happened last night?
It's just a quiet night watching TV.
Nicole put a lot of thought into this murder, but she didn't put a lot of thought into how to deal with the police investigation.
When I found out that she didn't turn up to work, that's when I went looking for her.
The police were getting more and more suspicious of everything that Nicole was telling them.
She's not here.
Every lie that she told, they were essentially able to determine was not, in fact, what happened.
You okay if we look around?
Why? Go ahead.
She also left something behind of Becky's that was very important. Who leaves their house without their cell phone?
When police check Becky's incoming calls, they make a startling discovery.
Her spouse was missing since 7:30 in the morning. Nicole never even called her.
Not very smart.
But Nicole makes numerous calls to another number that day, Rose Sidaro.
That's her, right?
Yeah.
Once the police discovered that Nicole was having an affair, a whole new world of investigative venues opened up to them.
Rose, how do you know Nicole?
She's my girlfriend.
A domestic murder where there's a love triangle, that motive is as old as time.
Police establish Rose has no knowledge of Becky's disappearance. But she does tell them about Nicole's extravagant gift of the vintage Mustang. It's the one place in the house police haven't searched.
They asked Nicole if she had keys to the trunk. Nicole insisted that she never had keys to the trunk.
They then search her house and they find right on her key ring the trunk key. She's just an unbelievable liar.
A missing person case becomes a murder investigation. And finally, Nicole's treachery is fully exposed.
There was an abundance of physical evidence.
Nicole has even left clear fingerprints on the duct tape wrapped around Becky's neck.
And it was really an incredible piece of evidence. It was a nail in the coffin for her.
In 2009, Nicole Abu Sharif is convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to 50 years in prison. She won't be eligible for parole until the age of 76.
I think Nicole was a total sociopath. I mean, she's just pure evil.
Incredibly cold, manipulative user who would do anything to anyone to benefit herself.
Love can be blind, but if someone is in love with a psychopath, they're not going to know it until it's too late.
These deadly women were skilled in the art of deception. Annette Cahill concealed her murderous secret for 25 years. Margaret Vandergulik made a wedding vow to kill her groom. And Nicole Abu Sharif's constant lies masked the evil within. These women made dishonesty their policy. They lured their victims into their love trap with lethal lies.